to my channel. My name is Ladia and you're watching Mimi Made It by Ladia. I am always so glad that you stopped by my channel today, especially as I present to you my Barbie inspired martini bar for a girls' night out. I created this in part because of all of the excitement that's out there with the Barbie movie. We're going out with our besties, we're having a great time, we're wearing all of our pink outfits, just looking wonderful. So I wanted to share with you how I created something that you could do, hopefully to inspire you when you are ready to have an outing with your girls to go out and see the movie. I am going to start this tour by coming into my dining room from my kitchen and take you around, and we're going to start over on this side first with the first balloon garland that I have. I started to do the balloon garland myself. I thought I could because I'm pretty crafty, but after about 4 or 5 balloons and trying to tie them up, I thought that it would be better just to leave it to the professionals. So I called my balloon designer and she came over and she finished everything up for me. Like I said, I have another one on the other side of the room. She did a wonderful job. The balloon garland initially is sitting on top of one of my tables that I normally have, and I decorate those every time I do a video in my dining room. And then she extended the balloon garland down to the floor with different various sizes of balloons, and it is organic. I like that. Again, I just like the flow of the organic feel. You could just do so much with it. And then I added in the tissue paper, the pink tissue paper. I did that because I wanted to give a nice airy look, and to me it reminds me of clouds, but in this case they're pink clouds. Within the balloon garland, I have one of the Barbies that I rescued this weekend. And so I went thrifting, looking for items that I could use to help build this table. And I saw a couple Barbies. They really needed a lot of love. So I brought them home, cleaned them up, washed their hair, cut some material up and just tied it around them. Made a nice little outfit for them. And now she is sitting on top of a glitter bag. She's kind of my rags to riches story. And I like to say that it's really not where you start in life, but it's certainly how you finish, how and where you finish. So I'm using the Barbies as an example for that. Now we're going to come over to the table and I'm going to show you where I've got it set up for the light refreshments that will be served. I have my 2-tier server. I use this in my bridal shower as well. And there my suggestion would be just something real light, maybe some light small sandwiches, some fruit, some cheese, crackers in there so that your guests can have something to kind of munch on while they're sipping on the martinis. I have some white plates in this tray that I got from the Dollar Tree. That's holding that very well, and this is service for about 6. And then right here I have my utensils are rolled up in this paper napkin and tied with a little bit of ribbon. I suggest that you use them because this keeps your nice fancy napkins clean. They don't get soiled, they don't get dirty, and that way your guests can also use them. They're very pretty. I got these from Amazon. And then my 2-tier server is sitting on top of a box that I made, and just had it sitting in my closet as part of a decoration in there. And I thought that would be a good idea to bring it out and elevate my two-tier server. And then I have some candy for snacking on. And I also did a quick DIY on this. I took my hot glue gun and I also took some gems that I bought from the Dollar Tree. They have a pinkish tone to them, and I just put that around real quick, and it just really elevates that to a different level. I thrifted these tall martini glasses. I have some pink water in there along with some floating candles. I always love to have fresh flowers on my table as much as possible. And now sitting on top of the table along with this glitter material, I have a crown. And I added this crown because, you know, we are all queens in our own right. And I thought this would be a good way to just express that during this girls' night out. This is actually a Christmas tree topper, but you know what? I think it works very well to help decorate this table. I'm going to take you up to the star of the show, and that is the Catwoman Barbie. Now, Catwoman came out in 2004, and within the same year, the Barbie Catwoman came out. True story, funny story on this one. This is actually my husband's Catwoman Barbie. He got this as a gift from his sister. He got it almost 20 years ago now, and he's had it in the box ever since. And I got a few balloons in back of her, more festive. Then I'm going to take you up to where I created a backdrop using a pink tablecloth. And I draped that over a picture that I normally have on the back of this wall. I've got the B for Barbie in gold, and then I used tissue paper and some of the gems and just created a little bitty design just to top on that. Now going over to the other side of the table, this is where a lot of the fun begins. This is where I have the cocktails. Got two of them out here. I've got one that is called Mauve My Stress Away. This is a cocktail that my husband created. It is a fan favorite when I have my friends over. He makes, we keep him pretty busy. I'll just say that. We keep him pretty busy making that Mauve My Stress Away. And then I also have what I'm calling the Pinkalicious Martini. Now, these are signature martinis. I like to have a signature martini whenever I am entertaining. I just like to add that extra. Having a signature cocktail just kind of adds to the fun and festivities. And I created a tower with the martini glasses, and I added some bowls. They have little ties in the back of them, so it makes it very easy to add these to the martini glasses. And then the star with the little stir handle on it, I also got those from the Dollar Tree. Now, you may hear that I've been mentioning quite a bit Dollar Tree, Dollar Store. It just makes so much sense when you are doing something like this to try to be as cost effective as possible. That way you can spend your money on other things, in this case the balloon garland. So I just think it just stretches your budget, allows you to do some very creative things with the items that you get from the Dollar Tree, and elevates your table at the same time. And then up and over above the martini tower, I have some items that I picked up to make what I'm going to call swag bags for this situation. And this is just to give to your guests just a little something to thank them for coming. And in that bag, you might want to put some pink nail polish, a nail file, a nice pink candle, and maybe a few pieces of chocolate. That way your guests can take those back and have their own little self-care time. And then that just brings us over to the other side of the room where I have the other balloon garland. Like I said, one on each side, and then I have the other Barbie that I rescued. Same thing, cleaned her up, dressed her up, and she is standing with a gold clutch purse. I just love the way all the different colors came together, all the different shades of pink, whether it's a fuchsia, a light pink, and of course you could decorate or design any way that you feel. You could invert it and use more of a lighter pink and some of the darker fuchsia, hot pink colors, white. You could even add more gold in there as well to help with the accent. But it's just really what you would like to see your design to be. I am doing this because, again, I'm using a lot of things that I have on hand, and I'm just really hoping that a lot of the things that I'm showing to you today will give you some inspiration as you are starting to do your girls' night out. Barbie inspired, I hope. Now, a suggestion, turn it into a fundraiser. This whole pink Barbie theme is really giving me more along the breast cancer awareness. That would just be a wonderful organization to do a fundraiser for and to donate. And I'm thinking that your friends would be more than happy to attend your fundraiser. Just food for thought on how you can also use this event as a way to help others and have a good time. I had some extra balloons, so my balloon designer, she did just a real quick cluster and put a star on that. And then I'm gonna bring you right down, and yes, there is a pink rug. This rug is about 2 feet wide, 6 feet long, and this is perfect to do a runway walk on it. And hey, go ahead and have a best dress contest. And you know what? Everyone's gonna be a winner because we are all winners. Had so much fun putting this one together. I hope that you enjoy it. Got so much more to show you. I am not done yet. I got these chair covers online, and then I also got fuchsia hot pink color. They're actually table runners, but they can also be used to wrap around chairs to give it another design. I also put another backdrop on the other side of the room, and I've got that decorated with a bee. Just really pleased with the way everything turned out. And I'm going to show you real quick what the back of the chairs look like. I just want to give you another look around the table. I like for everything to sparkle. Very nice. Back down to the floor with the cluster. Nice and soft. Really brings the whole look together. And I think that you are ready for a nice evening of fun, laughter, stories. You can either do this before you go see the movie, or you can do it after the movie. You know, maybe after you've had the movie and you've seen the movie and you want to come back and just have your own fashion show, have a few cocktails, a little bit of something to munch on. You're all set either way you go. So here's a view of the back of the chair cover that I added, and you can see it kind of drapes right down in there, all the different layers. It reminds me of a dress, and so what I did was I added the bow on the back, tied that on the back, and it just came out really cute, I think. Well, I hope you enjoyed my Barbie themed Girls Night Out Martini Bar. I hope that if you like my content, if you like the way that I present my content to you, that you will go ahead and like my channel. And if you want to see more of what I can bring, what I can present to you, go ahead and subscribe to my channel as well. And then, of course, hit the notification button so you'll be sure to be notified as I upload more of my videos and more of my shorts. And you know, I just want to thank you so much again for stopping by. I am Ladia with Mimi Made It by Ladia. And as always, whatever you do and wherever you go, be blessed. Thank you again, and bye-bye.